Hi, the movie I'm gonna talk about today is named V for Vendetta. It's a movie that takes place in the UK after a nuclear war between the United States and the Soviet Union. What happened after that is that a fascist government get installed into the UK to control to totally control their population with audio, video surveillance, and a lot of propaganda. The story is about a man named V. V was part of an was part of a deadly virus experiment, all planned up by the government to be able to kill innocent people, so they can make propaganda about it and control all their population with fear. So V was the only survivor of that experiment, but got his body a lot damaged. So that's why he's all covered up and has a mask. And a couple years later, he decides at November the 5th to give himself 1 year to kill all the people that were leading that experiment. And the next November the 5th, he blows up the parliament with explosives so that he can abolish that fascist system. So that's what the movie is about. So during the movie, he's gonna kill those people that were leading the experiment, and at the end, he will have convinced he will have been able to convince all the population about the truth about the government, that it's not a good government and that they're only cruel, and at the end they will be able to blow up the parliament. So what is the connection between my movie V for Vendetta and the chapter 5 in the skill book titled Under Surveillance? So the main two things that we can make connection with that is propaganda and surveillance. A good reading, a good text in the chapter 5 would be reading 5.2 in skill book, named Viral Vigilantes, the unblinking panopticon. So in this reading, it's about a woman that was walking down the street, and then saw a cat in front of a house, and she took it and put it in a garbage can and closed it. What happened after that is that the owner found his cat back, but he had the surveillance camera that caught her doing that. So what he does, he took the video of the woman putting his cat in the garbage can, and posted it on social media, YouTube, Facebook, and said, help me find the woman who put my cat in a garbage can. So in a matter of days, this video became viral. It got posted on news site, it got posted on television, everything. So just a couple moments later, she got identified, and eventually got charged by eventually the police charged her with unnecessary suffering to an animal. So the link between this and the movie would be definitively propaganda. We could start with surveillance. We see that in our world and in this film, in this movie, we see that everything is being filmed, it's being listened to. You're never safe. Nowhere in the movie you're safe. It's all being there's camera everywhere that takes that film everything that you do, and it's the same. It's a bit the same in our world and in this book. Like nearly every house has a surveillance camera, and if we go into public roads and public institution, they're all being equipped with cameras. So surveillance is definitely a link between V for Vendetta and our world in this text. The other thing is propaganda. In the movie, it can be the government or even V. They use radio and television to inform all of their population. Either it's a news or fake news. propaganda is always present in the movie, and same for that same in that reading. The man posted this video, and in a matter of nearly hours, just just a couple hours, a couple days, nearly all the planet was informed about that woman. So in our world, and even in that movie, propaganda is omnipresent. And to finish, my cultural reference would be remember the 5th of November. The, this reference is symbolize Guy Fawkes' night that happened the 5th of November in 1605, where him and his group named Gunpowder Plot got arrested for trying to blow up the parliament in the UK at this date. So it's not really it's not a common thing. Around the world we don't really know that event, but in the UK it's really popular because it was a great act of courage. So that's it for my oral. Thanks for listening.